Alright, we're going to take a look at the app for the GOLUK web dash cam. So we're going to head over to the app there. We'll open it up. And a couple of things for the app. It needs to be connected to Wi-Fi. So if you see, my Wi-Fi is connected to the GOLUK right now. Sometimes I'll have to go in here and open up the Wi-Fi connection and take it off of whatever network it's on and point it at the GOLUK. And then once it's connected, I can go to the software here and I'll hit this blue button down here. That'll connect it with the camera. Now there's the view out the front of the window right now, so that's what it's seeing out the front of the camera right now. Then I've got 3 folders. So it's going to have one that they call WDF, which is their abbreviation for wonderful. URG is urgent, and then loop. So the way the camera works is it's always recording, except when the vehicle is stopped. So when the vehicle is stopped, the only time it'll record is when something moves in front of the motion sensors. Those files will go into urgent folder. So you'll see a lot of pictures, or actually short video clips from parking lots. So here's one where the van was parked at a parking lot, and this other van, you can see it came in off the street. It's not going to play. So it came in off the street and drove in front of the van, so the motion sensor went off and it pulled that piece of video. You can also see from here I can delete it. So I'll go ahead and delete that video, I don't need it. Or I could have downloaded it to the phone. So I'll go to this next video. It was in the same parking lot. Some other car went by. I could have downloaded it here, and if I download it, I guess I'll go ahead and download it. You'll see up at the top of the screen, I think, that it's now being downloaded via Wi-Fi. So it takes a little time. Now this is a short video, so it doesn't take too long. But let's go back out, and you'll notice it will continue to download as I still navigate around. Now I'll go to the loop. So again, the camera's always running whenever the car's moving. So here I was at a drive-through. Here I was driving down the road. So you can see there's just I think 20-minute loops of driving. So unless something happens, like you put on the brakes or something adjusts the camera, or you push a button to save something, then it's just going to keep recording loops. And this is a 16 gig card, so you'll see it goes back to yesterday as I was driving around, and the last loop, if it'll tell me somewhere, was from 11 in the morning yesterday. And it doesn't like to play when I'm screen capturing, but you can see I was just driving down the highway at that point. So the loops are, I guess, handy if you're going to be driving and you had enough storage on the card. I could drive through a valley. For example, I went to the Salt River Valley, very scenic area, and then I was able to go in, click select, and then, you know, let's say from the previews here, like I went through this drive-through, you could see from the previews I sat at that drive-through for a while. I know I can take that one and that one for sure. I might take the one previous and after, just as, you know, just to be sure, and then download all 4 of those. I don't feel like downloading these because it'll take quite a while, and that's what I was going to get at. If I were to take those 4, that's 4 20-minute files in 1080p, so that would take quite a while to download via Wi-Fi. I think what I'd rather do is take the card out of the camera and just pull the images off the card. And that would require either pulling the card out of time or having a couple of cards that you rotate. So I think I've covered pretty much most of what we're talking about in here. And as you can see, there's the software, there's the connection to the camera. Oh, it's connecting to the house. So I'll go in and show you what I mean. It's trying to connect to just an internet connection. So I'll go back to there and force it to connect to the camera. And then once it's connected to the camera, we can go back to the software. It'll detect that it's connected, and I can either see right out the camera right now, which is handy when you're sitting in the back of a RV or something. You can kind of use it as a camera. But then I can go into those 4 or 3 folders, and the loop is going to be a largest folder, and it's going to hold a lot of 20-minute files. The urgent is anything that jars the car if there's any kind of accident, and when it's in parking mode, all of those files go in here. They're typically shorter, and it will be a bunch of them, but you can see mine go all the way back to last couple weeks ago. And then this WDF is the wonderful, and that's when you push this little remote button, and whenever you push that button it takes a clip. So I guess the last thing to talk about is the settings for the software. So if we go into the settings, you can see it has a 16 gig card. It's letting me use 15 gigs for storage. I can go in and adjust the quality of the loops, so I could drop the quality and get more time on the card. As you can imagine, there's lots of different settings. I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is the way that you go through the settings, and that's basically the software.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.